Charlie. Hey, buddy. Peace, 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 soil friends. Welcome back to 357 Gardening, where we live, laugh, and garden every day. I decided to do a little garden tour because it is January 1st. Happy New Year to all of my soil friends, all of my subscribers. Happy New Year to you. I hope this year brings you every desire in your heart. So, I figured I'd do a little garden tour since it's January 1st. And also maybe talk a little bit about what I want to plant for the upcoming season. I'm gonna get ready to start planning and planting. I guess I can start sowing some seeds this month as well for January. So we'll see. So let's go ahead and get into the garden tour. Okay, so since we're already over here, we'll just start over here and let you guys and ladies see what I have planted in the garden. So my marigolds are still blooming in the garden and giving lots and lots of seeds. So it is December right now, soil friends, in Arizona. For those of you who are following and you don't know, I am a container gardener here in Zone 9B in the low desert parts of Arizona. So it is December and I'm still able to grow my marigold flowers. I'm still growing sunflowers, and I'll show you guys and ladies that in a few. But in this planter, I have a few things growing here, maybe more than a few, with the marigolds. I sowed recently some green onions. All throughout the garden, I have green onions growing. They're a really good companion plant. There's the cilantro. I have some dill I sowed in here in November over there, and there's some dill right here. Now, you're probably wondering what this is, or you probably already know. So I am growing celery in this planter. And soil friends, this is how I normally grow my celery. I usually will start it off like propagating it in water. But this time I just decided to throw it in the soil directly. And then, look, I'm already getting some growth there. So I haven't sown celery by seed yet. This is the way that I grow my celery. I use the store-bought end of the celery to regrow. Now, I also sowed in some lettuce in here. This is iceberg lettuce. I sowed the lettuce on, did I put the date? 11 something, soil friends. What does that say? 11:30. So I'm gonna thin these out. Possibly I may thin it out to just one iceberg lettuce and sow them in their own grow bags or pots or whatever I decide to do. So I need to be planning on what I'm gonna do with this lettuce because I want all those seeds. So that's what's in here. There is a green bean that came back, so I'll just let that grow. And next to my planter is some sweet mint. So I have sweet mint right here, some peppermint as well. So 2 sweet mint plants I've been harvesting off of. and the peppermint. It's really good. I like to put it in my water with a few other things. Hi, Charlie. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. And look at that. Gerbera or Gerbera, y'all. I think it's Gerbera. Gerbera. A Gerbera Daisy. One bloomed already and it died and gave me seeds. So I got to harvest seeds from it. So this is planted above my sweet mint. And on top is the only ever bearing strawberry plant I was able to save, and I put her in this lovely little pink pot, and she's doing awesome. She's giving me new growth. You see the crown is not planted underneath the soil. So I'm looking forward to getting strawberries from that. I'm looking forward to getting a lot from this because I know she's gonna produce runners, and when she starts to get big, I'll be moving her somewhere else. But that's that there. And I have a couple of ponds throughout the garden for the pollinators right there. There's one right there. So there's a pond right here for the pollinators. There's a pond right here for the pollinators. This is my fabric raised bed that is filled with flowers. These are all flowers that I direct sowed in this fabric raised bed by Back to the Roots. Yep, that is by Back to the Roots. Found it on Amazon. If you guys want, I can put the link in my description for you. But these are all flower seeds that I direct sown. I sown some sunflower seeds, and I believe I have a label. Let's see. I think I have a label right here. Yeah, these are all the sunflowers. There's the black oil sunflower, evening mix colors sunflower, black-eyed Susan daisies, and the Shasta Daisy. I also sowed the Burpee's Best Mix Marigolds, all on September 10th. And this is how this fabric raised bed is doing. I also put zinnias in here, y'all, as well. So these are my daisies, the Shasta and the black-eyed Susan. These are in there. They're compatible together. And in my middle one here is marigolds and zinnias. I believe I sowed nasturtiums, but I don't see them. So I'm guessing because I did not soak the nasturtiums, I didn't get them, or maybe they were bad seeds. But I got nasturtiums to blossom before, and but I soaked those seeds before, so yeah, I didn't soak these, and I didn't see them germinate at all. So this is a sunflower here, and it's pretty tall. It's the tallest one I have. Looks like it's about 3 feet, 3 or 4 feet tall. And I'm waiting for it to open up. I'm sure it's gonna be really pretty. Next to my flower bed is the fairly new strawberry plants, and these are the Albion strawberry plants. These are fairly new to the garden, y'all. I just planted these recently, and I have a label, so let me get the label before I forget, you guys. One moment. Hey, buddy. So my strawberries that I just planted, I just labeled them, you guys and ladies, because I will forget. These are the Albion or Albion. I think it's Albion. They're ever-bearing strawberries. So I think it's a perfect time for me, because I'm in the low desert, it's a perfect time for me to get these babies planted in the garden, so we can get some strawberries for spring. Here's my hibiscus plant that I got from the swap meet this year. Well, sorry, 2024, at the end of 2024, like around September. No, I want to say November. Gosh, I think I've had this plant since November, but I don't think I got it in September. We went to the swap meet in November. So she's been blooming. It's not an edible hibiscus variety, but she lets these beautiful blooms come out. And the hummingbird, I've been catching the hummingbird come to pay a visit in the garden. Gotta fill up these ponds for our pollinators. In this bed, our grow bag, I had these flowers. I got them when I got my daisies, and I can't remember the name, but they are gone. I still have some carrots in here. They're companion plants with the flowers. I did research, and some green onions are in there, but they didn't make it. I'm still gonna water that grow bag though. I'm gonna give the garden some water here in a few. There's another daisy, and I got to harvest seeds from this. There's another pond. Now, I was growing some red pearl onions in these two grow bags, but I sowed them around this time. Yep, 11/29. And I'm not sure if this is the right season to sow onions. I thought it was, but they're not doing much, so I don't know. And I didn't even sow them like all the way in, y'all. I kept them like really towards the top of the soil like that, and I covered them with the mulch. But nothing's going on. So I'm gonna probably take those out, plant something else. Here is my lettuce. I'm growing Oakleaf. Sandy Oakleaf lettuce with some dill. Everything looks sad. It needs some water. I did lose a dill plant because I tried to separate them. One went into shock. One is bouncing back though. And I have some romaine lettuce back here. We've been harvesting and eating salad and sandwiches and tacos and tostadas. So really super cool. And I also have some rosemary in here. And there's a few different marigolds growing in here. And also green onions throughout the grow bag. I have spinach growing down here, and today I added another celery end in here. Celery and spinach are companion plant soil friends, so they can be planted together. So this is my Bloomsdale spinach. My babe wanted spinach in the garden, so I planted some. And this is my soft neck garlic. They are getting thicker by the day. I have been enjoying watching these grow. The only thing I was sad about, soil friends, is the fact that softneck garlic does not produce any garlic scapes. The softneck garlic is not going to produce garlic scapes. That is only the hardneck varieties. And so since I am in the low desert, I like to plant the softneck variety because I'm in a low, dry climate, hardy climate. So I know that garlic, like this softneck garlic, is good to plant for me in my climate. A lot of people, I guess, in the snow and climates that get colder temperatures would prefer to plant the hardneck garlic during the winter season. But I'm very proud of this so far. Really, really proud. These garlics were planted on 10/9 of 24. So they were planted last fall, going into winter. And I originally planted 16 bulbs. So let's see how many I have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Where did I leave off at? Do I only have 14 garlics? I'm gonna count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14 garlics out of 16, which isn't bad at all. Yep, I counted 14 garlic, so that is pretty impressive for me. 14 germinated out of the 16. Now here is my broccoli patch. And I'm gonna give them more water, y'all. I did some research literally today. And broccoli plants are heavy feeders, you guys. They like a lot of water, and I'm guessing they like a lot of fertilizer as well, like a lot of nitrogen, especially to give us more bigger leaves and thicker stems. So I'm gonna give them some water today, but probably not gonna fertilize them just yet because I recently gave them some Miracle Grow, and I added in my compost as like a top dressing, and I put the easy straw mulch on top instead of the dry grass. So that's how my broccoli is looking so far. I believe all of them are producing little broccoli heads except for my plant that's planted with the dill. I don't see a broccoli head forming on it yet, but that's okay. Patience is key. There's one here. There's a little baby one coming in this one, and then that's the biggest one I have so far. So this is my lieutenant broccoli. I have 6 plants right here, and I recently added 8 more broccoli plants to my garden. So I'll have 8 Waltham plants along with the 6 lieutenant variety. So I recently sowed on 11/23 the Waltham broccoli variety, and recently separated the seedlings into my little starter pots right here. I got these off of Amazon, Soil Friends. They were the box was pretty cheap for, I think I got a total of like 100. Pretty cheap too. Wasn't expensive, so I'm gonna get more of those because I really like them. And then these are just all of my seedlings that I have in here. I have some kale growing. I believe the dwarf Siberian germinated more than the butterscotch kale that I sowed. Right here I have some Georgia collards. They germinated well. I'll have to separate all of these soon. Let's see. This is the cabbage, and I have a Georgia collard right there. So, and this is the turnips. These are the turnip greens. And I also have some more dill along here, 3 plants here. And look, I found, speaking of volunteer plants, earlier I was in the compost and I thought about volunteers, and I had this one I found in my orange planter over there that has my cilantro and marigolds and everything in there. So it looks like a tomato plant, Soil Friends. So I'm just gonna keep growing it and see if this is gonna give me a volunteer tomato plant, because if so, that is gonna be lovely. That'll start my year off well, because I'm planning on getting a bunch of tomato seeds and pepper seeds in the garden this year, y'all. That's gonna be the goal. So that's my little lemon tree. She's doing well. She's giving me some new growth. And I planted this lemon tree, you guys, back in like March of 2024. It takes a while to grow, and I'm making sure to keep all of my pepper plants protected from the cold. Peppers don't like the cold, y'all, so make sure you're protecting them. So I'll be able to hopefully get a head start for spring with my peppers. And I'm gonna start some more seeds. Still got some of these babies growing, the Buena Mulata peppers. So yeah, that's what's gonna be in the greenhouse. And that's all of my garden. My compost I keep back here, y'all. I put some stuff in there today, but the compost is back there. If you enjoy the video, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I hope you guys are gardening, and ladies are thinking about starting a garden, an edible garden right at your home. Get you and your family involved. It's very, very fun. Come into the garden. It's very peaceful, learning and just being in the garden. I love it so much. I'm a huge advocate for being a gardener at home. Homesteading is my goal. So if you are a gardener like me, or you are, you are desiring land so you can have a farm and do all the things of homesteading right on your farm, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to 357 Gardening, and don't forget to click on the notification bell, Soil Friends, so you are aware when I'm posting more garden videos. Till next time, peace everybody.